So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Я просто говорила по телефону, а они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Они звонили внутри своей же сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты. Им не уйти.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют пакет минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Когда нужна надежная защита, ты выбираешь ту,
Let's get
которой
going,
можно
Nick.
доверять.
And one heck of a ride so far.
Когда защита нужна твоей
See
коже,
where it
выбирай
takes us
новый
now.
гель для бритья «Защита и уход» от Невемы. Он защищает кожу во время бритья, предотвращая сухость и стянутость. Гель для бритья «Защита и уход». Невемы. День начинается с тебя.
Я просто говорила по телефону, а они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Они звонили внутри своей же сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты. Им не уйти.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют пакет минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
Going to die. She needs help.
You're in for it now.
Я просто говорила по телефону. А они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Они звонили внутри своей же сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты. Им не уйти.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют пакет минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
Когда нужна надежная защита, ты выбираешь ту, которой можно доверять. Когда защита нужна твоей коже, выбирай новый гель для бритья «Защита и уход» от Невемы. Он защищает кожу во время бритья, предотвращая сухость и стянутость. Гель для бритья «Защита и уход». Невемы. День начинается с тебя.
Я просто говорила по телефону.
Дезодорант
Они в
Nivea «Заряд
съезде.
утра».
Исчезают минуты.
Может ли он обеспечить тебе внимание
Говорят, их
женщин,
съедают. И пытаться найти
мгновенный
бесполезно.
успех
Новые
или
жертвы.
громкую славу?
Они
Возможно,
звонили
но
внутри
ты
своей
можешь
сети.
рассчитывать на суперсвежесть
минуты
и надежную защиту с утра до вечера.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют
Nivea
пакет
Man.
минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
That's it.
Heavy craft hanging up there. I wonder why no one's taking it down.
Terminal's got this locked.
Now, what's this? Arms over here.
Perfect.
Они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Дезодорант
Они
Nivea
звонили
Men
внутри своей
«Заряд
же
утра».
сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты.
Может ли он
И
обеспечить
уйти.
тебе внимание женщин,
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют
мгновенный успех
Теле2.
или
Другие правила.
громкую славу? Возможно. Но ты можешь рассчитывать на суперсвежесть и надежную защиту с утра до вечера. Nivea Men.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom, to be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Atom. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Я просто говорила по телефону. А они в
Иногда
другой щезли.
хочется так. А получается так. Нейродос. Чтобы близость длилась дольше, а финал был ярче. Нейродос. Занимайтесь любовью дольше.
Теле 2. Другие правила.
Let's hope they don't mistake us for fools.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Я просто говорила по телефону. А они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Они звонили внутри своей же сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты. Им не уйти.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют пакет минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. Final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. They'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
See a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir.
That thing should be
Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Trust me,
Ad Victoriam,
friend.
Paladin.
Neither me nor the machine wins out in that transaction.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood.
Я просто говорила по телефону, а они вдруг исчезли.
Исчезают минуты.
Говорят, их съедают. И пытаться найти бесполезно.
Новые жертвы.
Они звонили внутри своей же сети.
Нельзя терять ни минуты. Им не уйти.
Звонки внутри сети не расходуют пакет минут.
Теле2. Другие правила.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
The human-looking synths are the worst.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
Excuse me, Paladin Vance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Vance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it.
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell. I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my... However, unfortunately...
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to... And if you wish to... In any event.
Whatever.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know. Something I can do for you, soldier?
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Well, to fix the problem, I need to know what it is first.
All the rads are gone. Feels great.
Good. Keep an eye on it, though.
I feel a lot better.
Glad to hear it.
That was it.
All right. You watch yourself out there, soldier.
Tighten up the movie. Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Good.
Ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Hey,
Awaiting your command.
Paladin Dance.
What's up?
Your thoughts?
There's a wealth of technology, just waiting to be discovered out here.
That was it?
Not a problem.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Proctor Ingram.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady? Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch. Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end
Just
up with
fixed a few
closed
power
casket
armor
funerals.
mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am pretty sure they'll put us.
Set me up.
Be my guest.
transporting that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Watch your step, sir.
Yeah.
Having the Goodwin moored above the airport.
Babysitting field spies. Prestigious.
It's guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Now they get rest rotation. I'll try to leave a... couple of secret business.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Get on that gunship, soldier. The 1-foot strong clear and that stockpile secure.
You haven't lived until you tip the barometer with a verdict. That's everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one. Outstanding! I can see you don't need my supervision. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Brooklyn for repairs.
go!
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial. Hey, what do you want? Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. We should search this area carefully for any technical documentation. We may have a problem. Intruder alert! Long live the Brotherhood! Hold up. I think we're being stalked. Nice try! Intact. Send them back to hell.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed. Night.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Control systems all reporting.